Welcome, Scorpio, to Finally Found Tarot 1111. This will be your weekly love reading from August 8th to the 16th of August 2021. This will be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus signs of Scorpio. Please take the messages that resonate with you. Claim them for yourself. Toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check out the Moon, Rising, and Venus placements and the videos that correspond with that to get some more intuitive guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time and energy is fluent, so whenever you're directed to this video is the right time for you. That being said, I will use the singing bowl here to balance your energy, set the intentions of the reading. As I do so, I ask you to take a deep breath in and then exhale whenever you're so inclined to do so. That'll help balance your energies and bring in the, messages most meant for you, Scorpio. Okay, this will be for the singled and coupled signs of Scorpio. If you stick with me to the end, we have an over 18 spice up your sex life part of the reading, so maybe do something for your sex life, never know. If you're new or returning to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have all of you. Thank you so much for the likes, shares, and subscriptions. I can't tell you how much it means to me to see the channel grow. So thank you, Scorpio. Peace, love, balance, tranquility, harmonious relationships at this time. So be it, Scorpio. Alright, we're going to jump right in here, Scorpio. And the first card out is Here and Now, card 32. It is upright for you, Scorpio. This is a very good indicator that this is your divine guides asking you to pay attention to the here and now, and focus on what's important, because we often go through life kind of just either so focused on the past or the present, or the future, that we don't really pay attention. And it's easy to yearn for that love affair or relationship here, or friendship that you might not have right now. One that's more romantic, one that's more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days, are gone essentially, and a new day is dawned. It doesn't have to be an ugly, boring, monotonous day. It can be that bright future of love, and you can rekindle that, romance that was once there. But you have to let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow's beyond your reach, Scorpio. Yesterday cannot return. The now is like all that's available to you, right? Okay, so stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve your kind of beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit's madly in love with you, and once you start to realize that you have the power to manifest and that you're truly loved, and you love yourself, that's when, as if boom by magic, that person that you least expected to come into your life will turn spirit into feeling the joy and love in the here and the now. Stay present right now, Scorpio. Chaos and conflict here, card 33. Okay, so it is in the reverse position, which is important to acknowledge here for you, because I feel like in this, energy, this is an advantage moment for you, to kind of restore order and recognize that opportunity for negotiation here, Scorpio. Even that seeming chaos, there's a kind of, divine order, a complete restoring of elements, okay? This is powerful, Scorpio. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, this is positive news. Your timing is perfect, okay? Things are already stirred up, so jump right in. You're gonna discover everything you need to know about the situation and how it affects you long term, Scorpio. Be present in the eye of the chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. Again, be present in the here and now. Okay, higher power, card 4, Scorpio. So this is a call to find your, your creator, your God, your, however you see the higher power, your creator here. This is that energy of kind of balancing it out and to be calling on you to get in touch with your higher power. It's time to kind of address how much effort you kind of give to your relationship with that higher power, God, Goddess, Spirit, whoever. Either any other name that you see as sacred and holy. So recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority, okay? The appearance of this is also indicating that there's a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential for your growth and evolution, maybe for a reason or a season, whichever it is. Tend to the spiritual connection and remain aware of your true nature, okay, Scorpio? And then we have serendipity, card 18. It is in reverse. This is what you're searching for, those serendipitous moments. But ironically, I think for most Scorpios, as you know, you've been on a path of healing yourself. Probably healing the ones around you as well for some of you, because we're natural healers. So sometimes we're drawn to that energy or that person that is, completely a mess, okay? And one way or another, we fall in love with that person because we're meant to heal them. And then all of a sudden, when it's, the healing's done, then it's time for you to move on to the next, right? And for some of you guys, I feel like a Scorpio is that eternal sort of heartbreak energy where you just get heartbroken over and over again because you're always there to heal somebody else, and then when the healing's done, then they're gone, right? And they leave you left there just standing there, taking on all that energy that you gave them to get them where they need to be, and then they left you in a puddle of your own tears here. This is that searching for that, I don't know where that came about, the serendipity here. This is asking you in reverse here to kind of, perhaps you maybe feel like almost, certain serendipitous events were meant to lead you into something better. Maybe you were supposed to have that perfect business, or that person that you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, right? Yet it all kind of fall apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson that you need to learn before you hit that jackpot, Scorpio. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud, okay? So Spirit already knows what you need and is guiding you to where you're meant to go. Pay attention to the signs that are presented to you at this time, Scorpio, and the deep knowing. Card 43, it's already deep inside you. You know all the answers that you seek, all the fears and everything that you've been kind of avoiding and kind of disconnecting from, they're all there within inside of you. All the resources that you have, they're there, okay? There are, definitely occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that the person is going to play that meaningful role in your life, whether it's for a reason or a season. It's going to have a lasting impact, your Scorpio. This is suddenly, maybe out of the blue here for some of you. You're going to get connected at a level that's impossible to describe here. The feeling marks a moment in time, etched undeniably into your soul. Someone has entered your life who will going to be instrumental into your journey here, okay? So pay attention. Two hearts are calling here to each other to begin this alchemy process here. This is also a sign that your intuition about this person that you're connected to is correct. It's on the money here. Trust your heart to lead you right now. Magic is about to happen for you. It really is, okay? And then we have Between Worlds, Scorpio. Card 3, this is you right now, I feel like, and for some time. It is in reverse, but you're like that flamingo that you're stuck in between the sunny day and the cloudy skies, and you just can't figure out which way to go forward here, okay? In reverse, this is that, be mindful of your expectations here. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store for you. What takes hold in your life will be better than you imagine, but you're going to have to let that take hold in your life, Scorpio, okay? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, Scorpio. Like that unicorn that's called in here, in that feeling of being trapped. Perhaps, you've relinquished control to someone else, or maybe you're feeling smothered in some sort of career or relationship. As you tune into yourself, you're going to serve the specific areas and sense those specific areas where this message applies, okay? So you can ask yourself in what ways you feel limited or constrained here, Scorpio. Trust the answers you receive. Your call for love is being answered right now. To experience passion, you must allow yourself to feel deep emotion, right? In doing so, you may come up against areas of your life where you harbor discontentment, Scorpio. Simply acknowledge these areas and bring light to the situation, heal them, and let them go. They don't have to, dictate your future, Scorpio. So make sure you're freeing yourself, okay? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Exactly, Scorpio. What do you want? The demands are very clear and specific answers, just like putting in an order at that restaurant, right? The universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your love life, and it's bringing you what you asked for. When you complain about what it was being served up to you, it's only because you placed the wrong order in, essentially, right? As soon as you're straightforward about what you desire, it's as if it's brought by angels. It's going to change and it's going to appear for you. So make sure that what you put out there, what your intentions are true to what you want, because you're going to very soon get what you want. So be mindful of what you ask for, okay? Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other here. Your love life needs a healthy infusion of honest communication, okay? You've probably been harboring some emotions that maybe one, masking your feelings, but there's still time to heal the situation. However, it's going to require effort on both of your parts. You might need to kind of initiate some uncomfortable discussions, Scorpio. Risk upsetting your partner. In the end, this is a necessary move to ensure the health of this relationship. Whatever you communicate with your partner alone or with a third party here present, it's going to be like beneficial in leaps and bounds here for your personal spiritual growth. However, remember, you can't control your other person's emotions, so how they react in this situation, remember, you can't control it. All you can accept is what you're, ownership for it and taking or making amends for it, okay, Scorpio? Now we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, Scorpio. Like a good friend that's sending you that message of truth, the best way to have more romance in your life, Scorpio, is through attraction instead of strenuous effort here. You're most attractive when you're enjoying yourself in the present. Your joyful laughter, your self-expression, that confident energy. And in contrast, stress you experience, you strain your energy and that energy of finding romance, okay? This pulses against the strain of life, right? Strain comes from a place of fear, underlying energies, and fear attracts the very thing you're worried about. Like attracts like, you know what I mean? It's the ebb and flow of energies, okay? The law of cause and effect, okay? True love, Scorpio. Look at that for you. This is that energy. The romance of a lifetime is here for you. True and long-lasting love is here for you right now. If your question is about a specific person, then this is serving as validation of this relationship is divine in nature. This person has kind of... they love you for you, and you can overcome any, issues that kind of arise. And this is especially the cause if you kind of... If your feelings through attributes such as kindness and compassion, courtesy and respect, and when you give this to each other, there's going to be this harmony there, and then you're going to release these conversations, and you're going to have these conversations with your partner, and it's going to be a true expression of your love, because it's an honest expression of your love, and that's what's going to really bond it and make this really soul powered bond, okay? If you're single or looking for a relationship, this is a sign offering you reassurance that true love is on the way for you, Scorpio. Nothing that is meant for you will ever truly pass you by, my dears. Now we have the Five of Cups. This is upright. This is your energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This Five of Cups in upright is kind of a little bit of disillusionment here for some of you. Grieving, a little bit, disappointment. This is the betrayal energy. So the illusion is lifting, and you kind of may suddenly find yourself in the middle of a reality that is painfully disappointing here. If your dark night was a result of someone else's kind of deception, you're going to need to find the seeds to forgiveness here, okay? In order to avoid a calloused heart here. Release yourself from any guilt around the situation, and when you realize that the future you're working toward is no longer an option, it's easy to focus on the loss and allow your energy to kind of stagnate and spiral into self-pity, Scorpio. Don't allow your life force to drain away with the things you once loved, okay? Allow your tender heart to navigate toward the curative magic of finding faith in your future, Scorpio. If you are having a hard time letting go, unhook your heart from this, fragmented dream and give yourself permission to envision a brighter future. Dismantle your grief, reclaim your happiness, and consciously step back onto a path that's filled with hope here. Your tender heart helps you navigate towards your bright future, Scorpio. And why not? Now you have the Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It is in reverse. Blindfolded energy with that. You can see right there that she's got much covering her eyes. Definitely feeling like she's a little bit not getting to see the truth in something. I feel like a difficult choice. This is confusion here. You know that feeling of not knowing? Well, it's time to make a choice, and it might seem like you're between a rock and a hard place here, Scorpio. If you can't decide which way to go, it's because you can't see the bigger picture here yet. The Two of Swords is whispering that you must move in one direction, okay? Close your eyes and listen to your internal guide, Scorpio. These are the beautifully guidance systems here for your map. If your intuition's fallen unusually quiet, it's asking you to trust yourself and your ability to discern and decide. Even in blindness, you already know the best way forward, okay? When you act, the future will reveal itself and it will help you move forward towards your dreams, Scorpio. Have faith that the universe is serving you the right experience. At the crossroads, duality, your analysis and overthinking, analysis paralysis energy, will just get you kind of buried in that quicksand of a million possible endings. So find peace of mind by trusting your judgment here, Scorpio. When blinded by the unknown, you need to trust yourself to move towards the light, okay? That's what you need to do. Now you have the Star card, Aquarius energy, okay? This is what's lighting you up. You're going to shine like that star. And then for some reason, like, shine bright like a diamond keeps going in my head. So for some of you, maybe that's a song that you need to be listening to. This is experiences, fulfillment, wishes granted here. Sink into that dreamlike inspiration, Scorpio, of the star. This is sending that message of divine timing and renewed hope. And this is guiding you to reach for that, string of serendipity and faith here. Turn that serendipity card upside down. Your future, or right side up, your future is kind of increasingly bright and you're going to feel blessed by the universe. Your core purpose here is beginning to kind of bubble at the surface of your reality. So your path is intrinsically tied to your bright, biggest missions and brightest opportunities for expansion. Step onto that path of fulfillment and happiness with, that starlight to guide you energy. Allow your innate essence to shine through these residual darkness right now. Uncover any limiting beliefs or self-doubt that you are holding on to and find that courage to voice any unexpressed emotions and release that energy, Scorpio. Once you do this, release every bit of outgrown energy that is anchoring you to the past. It's time to release and ascend, okay? As you let go, you're going to focus on the future and you're going to find your biggest closures of inspiration and love. The stars are aligning in your favor and it's time to trust them. Expect miracles because they're abounding for you, Scorpio. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune upright. This is a lucky time for you, Scorpio. This is a time where, this is fate, destiny, changes. Things are all starting to happen in divine timing. And in maybe ways that you never possibly imagined. Get ready for that, divine blessings to be coming your way. Synchronicities are afoot, and it's about to be wonderful. Be prepared for those serendipitous moments here, okay? Because that's what's coming, okay? Just follow the breadcrumbs to that serendipity and fate toward your happy ending. Remember, the wheel is kind of always spinning, and that the things are never the same as they were before. So learn to enjoy this constant regeneration and know that that the truth in every spin, we have a chance to change our cycle, uplift ourselves toward our own expansion and enlightenment. Trying to control the outcome of the Wheel of Fortune would prove to be a little bit impossible, so don't try. Grab your lucky dice and see the spinning of the wheel for what it really is. All the beauty of a lifetime and experience waiting to spring forth and be lived. Allow the transformative energies of your fate to help you, expand your experience here, Scorpio, because that's what's going to be helpful for you. The Strength card out. This is Leo energy. It is upright. And this is the Tarot of the Heart, so it's all major arcana, Scorpio. So don't be too alarmed by that, okay? This Strength card is, in terms of a relationship, Scorpio, your patience is being a little bit tested by your partner's powerful convictions that threaten to get out of hand here. Rather than match that passion, go for restraint, not retaliation here. This is also indicating an internal conflict when you feel torn between two courses of action, one of which appeals to your wild side, Scorpio. And in terms of love, if you're looking for it, you're going to need to hold back from a calm or responsible affair, which, should you make a move, threatens to overpower you, Scorpio. Rather than be consumed by the fantasy of obsession, wait a while. Befriending your strengths and weaknesses is going to empower you to find love, Scorpio. Whatever the situation, patience will bring you the love that you truly desire here, Scorpio. And then the Lovers card here, Gemini energy. But for you, I think this is that affirmation that, yeah, you are going to find the lovers for you. You're going to, just meet the perfect person when you least expect it. In terms of love, you're deepening your bond with your partner and you're experiencing true bliss. However, you kind of feel like there's some divided loyalties, maybe as a third party intervenes. Older relatives might compete for your attention. Rather than take the easiest option to keep others happy, you might need to put your relationship first here, Scorpio. And if you're looking for love, love's around you. And as you meet your soulmate for a romance to flourish, however, you must put aside the past and maybe a past lover here in order to claim the love that you need and deserve. Whatever your situation, true love brings a chance to change your life, Scorpio. It truly does. Now we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Could be dealing with a Virgo, or this is the energy for a little bit of solitude before you jump in. And that's okay too. Everybody needs to go through that time of just like, okay, I need a break here. And it's not a bad energy. This is bringing that solitude, but you're not going to turn away from the loving relationship forever here. For a time, you turn inward and kind of gravitate towards self-love by exploring your own heart and mind. The inner journey may, heal any blocks to intimacy within your own situation here. If you're looking for love, if a partnership has recently ended or a relationship, this Hermit reveals that you're going to need to come a time for healing here. Often away from familiar surroundings, you travel literally or mentally to find yourself here. Whatever the situation, you're going to take time to heal the past and present hurts, and that's going to finally take you to beautiful places. Card 11, look to your inner strength here. You are stronger than you realize, Scorpio. Yes, it is card 11, which is a divine number here, Scorpio. This is that strength that's deep inside us. And you've been pummeled, you've been beat down for a little bit too long, Scorpio. This is asking you to dig a little bit deep inside and to find your inner self, the strengths within you, right? Though it may not feel like it right now, Scorpio, you're going to be able to push through this. Believe in yourself and know that you already have the power you need within you, okay? When you are in a state of empowerment, you can live from a natural state of peace. Being stressed or afraid is not a natural way of living, Scorpio. Try to figure out what it is challenging you and then disconnect from this energy, whatever it is creating that stress. Establish boundaries and take back your personal power. This is an ideal time to develop a new way of thinking. What has been dominating your thoughts? Are you caught up in old patterns? And what can you do to change them now, Scorpio? Is something you might want to consider. 32, relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. See? Strength again, Scorpio. Strength, strength, strength. So you could be dealing with Leo energy, but I really feel like this is you harboring the strength after a long, arduous route for some of you that has just been, a lot of blessings, but there's been a lot of lessons here too. And this is considering the patterns that drive you to attract certain people in your life. You may find the next person you meet has a similar quality to your last partner. This is what you're energetically attracting. So once you learn the lesson, you're going to be able to attract, healthier outcomes. It might be helpful to share the disappointment or pain from the past here. From your current relationship or another period in your life, be honest with yourself and address these situations as they happen. Acknowledge that you can no longer stifle your feelings. Know your strengths and your triggers and see your past relationships as opportunities to grow and figure out what makes you happy. You have a better chance at a lasting relationship when you have that self-awareness. Avoid idolizing past relationships as they definitely hold influence over future outcomes here, Scorpio. Love will not magically make you feel worthy or happy unless you've achieved those things for yourself. And you know this as well as I do, okay? Now we have 31 in the hands. The universe is your partner here, Scorpio. This is a definite calling on your higher power energy, telling you you need to connect with your divine power here to get some, more intuitive guidance about what you're supposed to be doing. Something amazing happens when you contemplate your intimate relationship with that higher power. Again, this is that calling on you, Scorpio, to focus on that energy. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. For example, if you believe in a punitive God, you're going to be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. If you believe in a version of a higher power that blesses you, you might find it easier to surrender to a loving relationship of radical trust. Right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of divine, how does that make you feel here, Scorpio? Can you then turn over your needs and your desires to the divine and trust that you're safe and secure and don't have to do anything at all to feel that way? Grace is activated in your life right now. You're in good hands. Your work, family, relationships, home, everything. You've done all you can. So now is the time to rest and recharge instead of producing, doing, acting, and strategizing. Maybe have a hot tea, read a book, go for a bath. Do something that's just truly for you, Scorpio. Spellbound here, okay? Now, we've all read the romantic poets and heard the breakup songs. Love is a drug, and it's usually infatuation, a fixation, a desperate longing, a fever dream, both anguish and sweet. It's a spell we hope never breaks, yet break it we must if we're ever going to uncover a sustainable relationship under the rubble of romantic self-wreckage. Falling under another's spell is delicious, but like dancing with fairies, if you stay too long in that trance state, you may never come back. You may be taken advantage of, you may lose yourself entirely in another instead of further betrusting your own empowerment. Stand firm. No one gets more of your time and energy than you do, Scorpio. I like that for you, because Scorpios, you can be really, you just balls to the walls all the time, so this is a great energy for you. This is healing chaos, like I said. Healing is coming within inside of you loud and proud, and it's time for you to let that tornado come through. And if you look real closely, there's butterflies. I don't know if you can see them, but those are butterflies. This is that transformational time, this chaos. Out comes beautiful, rainbows out of this very dark time for you, Scorpio. Illumination is what's next for you. You're being illuminated. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, angels, they're all definitely around you right now, rooting you along, helping you, being your cheer team, essentially helping you ascend into your illumination and your true power, okay? So be mindful that your spirit guides are definitely all around this week. And then we have miracles. Look at that. I was just talking about rainbow. This is that energy of miracles are bound for you. They're about to start in your life. They're coming, and you just have to open up to receive them, Scorpio. This is that beautiful kind of, pot of gold at that end of the rainbow. You know where it is right now. You're going right there, essentially, because you're the pot of gold is right within your hands. It's for the taking. Now, Scorpio, if you've been tuning into the over 18 Spice of Princess Life readings, you got Couch Canoodle this week. It is a cardinal challenge of 3, Scorpio. It says, have your partner sit back on a couch or a comfy chair, straddle his lap with your legs spread apart and your knees bent up against his chest. Slowly lean back so you're almost upside down with your arms stretched behind you all the way to the floor. You support your weight and maintain your balance. Thrust back and forth against him, opening and closing your legs. This passion pose supplies the kind of naughty sex scene that all men yearn for. It gives him a full frontal vavoom view of you in action, one that undoubtedly fuels his, dirtiest fantasies for a greater long time. Plus, because you're the one who sets the speed and timing, you can treat yourself to the exact motions that make you moan with desire and take you over the edge ecstasy. Woo-hoo, Scorpio. Spice it up tonight. Until next time, namaste.